Today, we'll hear statements by the honourable members for the districts of Cape St. Francis, Conception Bay South, Bonavista, Fairyland, Fogo Highland Cape Frills, and Fortune Bay Cape Lahoon with leave. The Honourable, the member Cape St. Francis.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, small businesses benefit the community in so many ways. They create local jobs for individuals, they encourage economic growth, and lessen the environmental impact, just to name a few. Today, I'd like to recognize the 2024 Torbay Business Awards that were held on May the 9th. This was a special night to acknowledge local business and celebrate those who have gone above and beyond in the town of Torbay. The list of winners are as follows. Not-for-Profit Excellence Award, Torbay Choral Group. Customer Commitment Award, Elite Kitchens and Design. Economic Impact Award, The Post Tap House. New Emerging Business Award, Say It With a Sign, NL. Young Entrepreneur Award, Devon Sparks and Jacob Squires. Special recognition goes to Glendine Williton, and Business of the Year for the town of Torbay, The Post Tap House. Speaker, these businesses are recognized today, as are all small businesses in the town of Torbay. They help to form their community identity and continue to innovate and diversify the local marketplace. Speaker, I ask my colleagues of this 50th General Assembly to join me in thanking all small businesses in the town of Torbay for their invaluable contribution and congratulating all award winners. Your dedication to the community has not gone unnoticed. Thank you.
The Honourable member Conception Bay South.
Thank you, Speaker. On Monday, May 13th, I had the pleasure to attend the CBS Hot Shots Inclusive Squash Banquet held at CBS Lions Club. The CBS Hot Shots are the home team of the Canadian Inclusivity Squash Program. This program was spearheaded in 2019 by squash pioneer and head coach, Mr. Eric Hart from Conception Bay South. Recently, the wheelchair squash program was transformed from triad sessions to a regular ongoing weekly program. The sports club have also opened the world's first squash program for individuals with vision impairment. Persons with mobility and neurodevelopmental disabilities also participate in squash programs. CBS Hot Shots are more than just a sports club. They are a close-knit community that believes in breaking barriers and creating space where everyone can strive. Regardless of your athletic abilities, CBS Hot Shots offers individual instruction, coaching, and tournaments designed for individuals with disabilities. On April 29th, the athletes hosted an evening of squash with members of the popular Irish traditional band Shanneyganock. This event was a fun-filled evening of squash matches and making new friends. I congratulate Mr. Hart and the CBS Hot Shots Inclusive Squash Program on their amazing achievements and encourage everyone to check out their website, cbshotshots.com. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member of Bonavista.
Speaker, Cyril Abbott of Bonavista, born in 1943, may be the province's longest-serving member of the Canadian Armed Forces. He joined the forces in 1963 as a member of the 1st Battalion of the Black Watch. He had 4 tours of duty in peacekeeping missions, 1 in Germany and 3 in Cyprus. Cyril served in many locations around the world and developed many friendships throughout his military career. After retirement from the forces in 1983, he joined the Royal Canadian Sea Cadet Corps Matthew in Bonavista, followed by the Bonavista Patrol of the Canadian Rangers, for which he serves to this day. With no retirement age for Rangers, Cyril continues to enjoy the camaraderie of his teammates in the Bonavista Patrol and other neighboring patrols such as Clarenville. This September will be his 60th year serving with the Canadian Armed Forces. He proudly wears 7 medals on his blazer, recognizing outstanding service, and states, "I enjoyed myself with the Canadian Armed Forces, and if I had to do it all over again, I certainly would." I ask the members of the 50th House of Assembly to join me in celebrating the service of Cyril Abbott to his own province and country.
The Honourable, the member for Fairyland.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise in this honourable House today to recognise a great group of volunteers from the District of Fairyland, the Goulds Lions Club. The Goulds Lions Club have played such a tremendous role in giving back to the community. Since the club began in the Goulds, it's played an enormous part in giving and helping in many ways. So many great accomplishments have been achieved by the hard work of each and every member, past and present. Over the past year, the Lions Club have run a weekly 50-50 draw in partnership with Begwood's Fresh Mart. Since the draw began, the club donated the funds raised to 18 groups or organisations within the surrounding area. As of March, they have donated over $30,000 and has grown to almost $5,000 per month in donations. I ask all members in this House to join me in congratulating the Goulds Lions Club on a great job they have done and continue to do. Thank you.
The Honourable member for Fogo Highland, Cape Frills.
Thank you, Speaker. Today in the House, I stand to recognise the long-standing Fogo Island Cooperative, a true free enterprise that is strong and community-spirited. I can proudly say I'm a resident of Fogo Island. Back in 1967, when the resettlement program was introduced to the people of Fogo Island, they had to make a life-altering decision, but they stood ground and refused to move away from their homes. They formed committees and started what is known as the Fogo process. From there, they started the Fogo Island Cooperative Society Limited. The co-op operates plants on the island, processing crab, shrimp, and as well operates a multi-purpose plant. The co-op had to build more and bigger boats, operate processing facilities, and seek new markets. This long-standing formation is well respected throughout Newfoundland and Labrador. It is a very profitable company that generates millions of dollars yearly to the economy of this province. Speaker, I would like to ask all colleagues in this House to congratulate the founders and operators of the Fogo Island Cooperative and wish them a continued success.
The Honourable member for Fortune Bay, Cape Lejeune, with leave. As member have leave, leave is granted.
Speaker, I rise today to recognize Evelyn Hunt, who will celebrate her 100th birthday on May the 28th. Hear, hear. I was honored and humbled this past weekend to attend a celebration for her with family and friends, with cake, beautiful decorations, a meal, flowers, certificates, and a scatter dance. Evelyn originates from Galtas and married her love, the late Peter Hunt, and together they had 6 children. She worked very hard to provide for her family at the fish plant and Frank Lilly's store. She had a love for music and also a passion for knitting socks, and in particular for soldiers who were overseas during the war. She continued to knit and crochet many socks, sweaters, blankets, and banners over the years. She even offered knitting and crocheting classes at Victoria All-Grade School to share her knowledge to young girls and women. Mrs. Hunt is a very caring, loving woman with a great sense of humor that we all appreciate. She is blessed with 6 children, 15 grandchildren, 23 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. She currently resides in Hedda Bay Despair with her daughter, Julia Kearley. Join me in wishing Evelyn Hunt a happy 100th birthday.